Good afternoon, Team Phoenix. I'm Mike McCarthy, your new principal, and I'm really excited about joining your team to get to know you and get to know all the work that you are doing for kids every single day at Sequoyah. I did want to share a few things about myself so that someone didn't have to read a paper to you, but you could hear them directly from me. So you learned a little bit about what I'm about, and then my plan is over the next several months to get to know each of you by either talking with you individually, to meet with parent community groups, to meet with students, to really find out what exactly we want to do together to support the success of every student at Sequoyah. So I'll start with just sharing pieces about me, my educational background, and what led me to want to run to your school and apply for this position. So I grew up in the Kent School District, and where I'm currently the principal of Covington Elementary, but I received my Bachelor's of Education in English and Math at Northwest Nazarene University in Nampa, Idaho, and I actually returned to my school where I taught English in the same classroom that I learned English from a great teacher by the name of Glenn Harmoning at Matson Middle School. And once I got my foot in the door there and they found out that I also had a math endorsement, they decided to let me teach math, which was exciting. I then attended a lot of classes at the University of Washington with Ginny Stimpson, and I understand that there's a UW professor there that works with you, Anita, on great ways to uncover mathematical thinking in students, and it was then that I really changed my thinking about how teaching and learning was to develop. It was more about the learning that students took away than it was about my teaching, and so it really shifted my practice and began becoming an instructional leader. I became the department head of Matson Middle School's math department, and then later on taught at Kentwood after I came back from a tour of duty in Iraq, as I'm in the Washington Army National Guard. So these leadership experiences got me thinking about going into administration, and I did so after I actually ran to Mill Creek Middle School, which is a valley school here in Kent. I kind of came from affluence at Matson down to Mill Creek, really wanting to support the needs of a diverse group of students, behaviorally, just cognitively, and that was an amazing blessing to be with students that needed me, needed every educator, like I'm sure you have there at Sequoyah. So I was the Dean of Students at Mill Creek Middle School, and I was also privileged enough to be the Kent Technology Academy coordinator at that school, where we had a school within a school focused on project-based learning for students using one-to-one technology. Like I said, during that time I pursued my administrative credential at the University of Washington, Seattle in the Danforth Educational Leadership Program, and that program really focused my energy and efforts towards closing the achievement gap. The focus is around equity, and that has become kind of my rally cry, my battle mantra in schools, is that we deserve and kids deserve the best from us, and that means every kid, every single day. So anyway, I graduated from the University of Washington with a master's degree in educational leadership and policy studies, and I was privileged to head to Federal Way and become the assistant principal at Lakota Middle School in Federal Way under the direction of Pam Tuggle. And there I learned both about equity in access for students, especially with special education needs, as Pam was a strong believer in inclusionary practices, so where every student has access to the core and is challenged by rigorous and relevant instruction. So I learned some great things at Lakota, was there for 2 years, and then moved back to Kent, where I became the principal of Covington Elementary. And as I walked into Covington Elementary, we were a state-focused school, one of the 5% lowest performing schools in the state of Washington. And in about a year and a half, we turned that around and became a Washington School of Distinction. I created a 6th grade academy here at Covington that really emphasized relationships with students, as well as rigor and relevance. So defining what our essential standards were for students and really attacking those using data, using collaboration to dive into the work that is so important for students. So I've been here for 2.5 years. It'll be 3 years by the time I meet you there at Sequoyah. But it's been an amazing experience, again, bringing parents and communities together to support their students. It's been an incredible blessing, and to be honest with you, it's very difficult to have to say goodbye, but I know that in running to you, again, that we're going to do some amazing things together I am all about teamwork, collaboration. I grew up in teams. I grew up serving both in the Army National Guard, as I spoke about earlier, and then just serving my community. So you'll see behind me here, I have an amazing family. I have 5 children and a beautiful wife that supports me each and every day. And I am looking forward to joining your family as your new principal. I hope to get to know each of you over the next couple of months. I'll be working with the district to help determine an entry plan. But that will definitely include meeting with you individually or collectively and really building a team and a collaborative shared vision as we move forward to support all students in their learning. So I can't tell you how excited I am to join you. I wish I could be there this afternoon. I know that you have a 5th grade orientation today, and please share with our new Phoenix that I am very excited to meet them in the fall and hope to be able to actually see them this summer in some capacity in their community. And we'll all work together to support all kids every single day at Sequoyah. So thanks for your hard work. I know it's tough here these last few months of school, but hang in there, lean on one another, and if there are any questions you have about me or concerns, please do look me up. I know that there's information. Hopefully I'll be getting an email address here soon, but I certainly look forward to meeting with each of you. Have a fantastic rest of the day and fantastic rest of the school year. And here we go, Phoenix. Have a great evening.